Hello and welcome back to the shop, and we've got an interesting one today. Not my normal kind of content, but EngineDIYShop has sent me another little engine of theirs to test out. It's a little hit and miss engine, and you know, I really like these hit and miss engines. I've got several of the old original ones, some in really good shape and some not so good, but I really kind of like this idea. So we're going to go ahead and let's open this thing up and give it a try, see what we got. If it's anything like the last one I did, the steam engine, the workmanship is going to be incredible. So let's get started. Okay, so again, like I said, it comes from EngineDIYShop. There's a link to their website in the description. This is their model B01, and it is a hit and miss vertical engine with an ignition. Everything is ready to go. So let's get this out of the box and see what we have here. I already kind of opened it up just to make sure I had everything I needed, which I didn't. I needed to order some fuel. But we'll go ahead and let's see. There's the starter. We've got the top here. Let's see what it's going to take to get this out of the packaging. It's packaged very well. So definitely not going to get damaged in transit. It might get damaged in getting it out of the box. There we go. And that's it. That is it out of the box. Well, let's come in and take a look at the craftsmanship here first. And just what I'm seeing, it's actually very nicely built. And I don't know how the focus is, but I mean, just all the gears, everything, I mean, just very nice. I see there's oil in the oil cup here, so that's good, but I do have oil width. There's an oil cup down there on the main journals on each one. Just a very good looking model, and I don't know if you can see this on the camera, there's an arrow for direction of rotation. So I am turning it the right direction. And I can hear it's got compression. So overall, a very beautiful model. And here's the battery box for the ignition. And it just takes a single AA battery. So, I mean, very, very simple. Straightforward. There's the ignition right there, the module, and an on-off switch for that. So overall, very nice looking model. You know, nice cover for the box. And here's the cover for the water hopper, and this other piece is the drill adapter for starting it. So some people will use a cordless drill, which goes in right here into that little T slot. It's milled with a slot there. Otherwise, the rope wraps around the pulley here into the slot. So I think when I go to start this, I'm going to just spin it by hand, because I mean, the compression sounds good, everything sounds good. It looks, I mean, it's a nice looking little model. So with that said, let me go grab a battery, and we'll get some, just top off the oils, make sure everything's good, check everything out, get some water in there, and see what we got. So just for reference, here's a can of beer. That's how big this thing is. It's not a very big engine. Very, very cute size, very, you know, nice to work with for a hobby. And thanks again, Stuart. Greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead, get the battery in here. And then tuck her back down in the box so we can get the lid back on. Not quite. It is kind of a tight squeeze with that battery to get in this battery box, but We'll get her laid in there nicely so that the lid shuts. Looks like right about like that. Yeah, the wires are just what's holding me up right now. The wires to stay down and we'll be good. We're good enough. So, I got my syringe with oil. I'm just going to go ahead and put a drop in each oil cup here. There. And we'll just put an extra drop in this cup, even though it does look good. I actually would turn that one on because it isn't even on. And then as far as water, I'm going to use distilled water, so let's go ahead and pour that in. And it doesn't take a whole lot, very small amount. And if you're not going to run these all the time or leave water in them, I mean, they're fine to run just whatever water. I like distilled water for especially these models because it keeps them, keeps all the impurities out. So there we go. There's the cover on there. We got oil in the cup. Now we'll go ahead and turn it here and take the fuel cap off. I hope this is coming out good. This is actually a very well built little model. I'm just going to use a pipette in my thing of fuel here. Come on. You know what? I think my pipette is bad. It's leaking out as soon as I release it. So I'll go get a new one. Oh yeah, look at that. Big hole in it right there. Alright, I'll go grab a new one. Alright, let's try this again. Look at that. This one holds fuel. And they call for a 95 octane fuel. So you'll have to order the proper stuff. And let's go ahead and put the fuel cap back on. And I'm going to put my finger over the intake here just to bring fuel up. All right, let's see what happens. I am feeling compression. Okay, well, I have a feeling I might have flooded it, so we'll let it sit for a couple minutes here, and then I'll wrap the rope on it and we'll get her started. You know, first time running it and everything, I expected it to be tough to get it started, so let's just give it a few minutes and then hit it again. Alright guys, I've been screwing with this little engine for about an hour now, and the most I can get out of it is one little pop here or there. And I've tried screwing with the fuel. I even took the fuel line off, checked that, make sure everything was clear. It's definitely getting fuel. I've actually even had fuel coming out the exhaust. I've been screwing with it so much, trying to get this thing to run. I tried the drill adapter. I've tried everything. I cannot get this little thing to run. I've even changed the battery, thinking maybe my battery was weak, which it was. I did test that. I even pulled the spark plug and tested that, and that's all good. So overall, it's a beautiful little model, but I can't get it to run at all. I'll keep screwing with it. I mean, it's a cute model. Like I said, but very frustrating. It's supposed to be, you know, fire it up right out of the box. So maybe there's something wrong with this one. I don't know. And there's really no instructions in the box. So I'm assuming this is another set of piston rings. So maybe I need to put new rings on it, more compression, but it seems like the compression is actually good. So I don't think that's it. I just don't know what else to try. Other than warming up the water, putting hot water in the head here and getting it warm that way. I don't know what else to try. I just cannot get this thing to run. So for a running out of the box model, it's not very good. For a display piece, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, the quality is amazing. It's, you know, it's beautiful. The timer is, you know, it's all brass there. I mean, beautiful. The gearing for the governor and everything, it's all beautiful. But like I said, I can't get it to run. Disappointing. So again, an absolutely beautiful model, well built, everything. I mean, it's beautiful, but I can't get it to run. So I don't know if it's a bad engine, what's going on here. I really don't know. So, you know, unfortunately, this is not a product I can endorse as a running model, but as a put it on the shelf and look at it because it's beautiful, absolutely. But I guarantee they're not going to sell a lot of them for that purpose. So really sucks. I'll probably keep screwing with it because obviously I'm too dumb to give up on a lot of things. But we'll see what I can come up with. Maybe in the future I'll get her running and I'll put a video of it. But for right now, I just can't make it happen. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. So until next time, get out in your shop and hopefully you can get yours to run.